Today, we're going to be talking about blowouts. The 5 things we're going to look at are what they are, what causes them, what are the signs you're getting one, what's the best way to prevent getting one, and if you've unfortunately got one, what the best way is to heal it. If you've never had a blowout, hopefully this video can keep you from ever getting one, and if you unfortunately do have one, hopefully we can try and ease that blowout so that it doesn't get too serious. I'm going to try and make sure that this video is not all doom and gloom, but I want you to be prepared for the worst so that hopefully you don't have to deal with it. First off, what is a blowout? Well, it's where your stretched lobe kind of looks like it's turning inside out. The scar tissue in there is going to become inflamed, swollen, and it's going to start swelling out the back of your lobe. I won't put any examples on the screen just in case you're squeamish, but I'm sure your favorite search engine has loads of images for you to check out blowouts if you really want to see what they look like. Blowouts can be really painful and sometimes cause permanent damage to your lobes, so let's talk about how they come about so that hopefully you can prevent yourself from getting one. One of the main causes of a blowout is overstretching. If you're not leaving enough time between stretching up a size, or if you're throwing all caution to the wind and skipping sizes whilst you're stretching, chances are you're going to end up with a blowout pretty quickly. Another cause is trauma to the lobe. Let's say you've gone to your favourite band's gig, you've gone in the pit, and unfortunately you've received a foot to the face. Or it could be something as simple as you've slept funny and you've tugged on your lobe in your sleep, and that's unfortunately caused a blowout. Blowouts can happen to anyone, no matter how careful they are. Even you. So now you're probably on edge thinking, how do I know if I've got a blowout coming on? The first thing you'll probably notice is that your lobe has become irritated and red. So if something feels wrong, it's time to prepare. Don't just ignore the problem, because it can and probably will get worse if it's left to its own devices. With ear stretching, it's that age-old saying, prevention is cheaper than the cure. To have the best chance of staying blowout free, you need to follow this one simple thing that I've said on multiple videos now. Don't rush your stretch. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and a blowout is probably one of the saddest ways that your body is going to be telling you to slow down. If you've been rushing through your stretching and a blowout has started to form, then you're probably not going to like this, but you're going to have to size down. And sometimes it's not even by just one size. You're going to need to size down until the plug that you're putting into your ear isn't causing any pressure on the lobe, because that pressure is going to slow down the healing process dramatically. You're also going to need to make sure that everything that's going into your lobe is super clean, because any dirt that gets in there can cause an infection and make everything much worse. And also make sure your lobes are super clean by using something like saline solution on them. When putting plugs into your ears, you want to be using something like jojoba oil to lubricate them. You want the insertion process to be as easy as possible, so following these steps is a must. For the next couple of weeks, you want to be on the cautious side, so don't stretch up to your original size or do anything that's going to make them sad or mad, because that's definitely going to be bad. If it's been a few days and you've not noticed a change in the colour or the swelling in your lobes, or they've begun to smell and pus, I would recommend going to see a doctor, because it's likely they've become infected and you need that sorting out ASAP. If you ignore the problem and the blowout becomes bad enough, you might have to have it surgically removed. However, if you have noticed that they're starting to get better, then that's great. Let's talk about how we can get them to heal as much as possible. Once your ears have started healing and they're not insanely sore, you need to be massaging them every night with something like jojoba oil. This step is absolutely crucial if you're not wanting your lobes to start deforming. Massaging your lobes for 10 minutes a night is going to help promote blood flow to the area, and hopefully it's going to help break down that scar tissue and get your lobes back to how they were before. To stay on the safe side, I would recommend going for a smaller size and massaging your lobe every night for a month before continuing your stretching journey. If there's any soreness when you start to stretch up again, stop instantly so that you can avoid getting another blowout. Hopefully this video has shed some light onto blowouts for you, and if you're interested in reading more, you can head to the website and check out our blog posts on them. I'll leave a link to that down in the description. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if not, let me know why I'm next in line for a spin kick. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.